Hello again, my fellow yappers. This is Yapping Hours, the episode where we're going to talk about the Streamer University. It's been a big topic. These two niggas haven't watched it, but I have, so I'm going to get the lowdown for them. But obviously, of course, the audience knows what Streamer University is. Do y'all know about Streamer University? Do you know a little bit about it, anything about it, outside of blind?
It was just, I just know some Kai bullshit, so I was like, no interest. Boring.
I know enough about it. He brought over a bunch of people that he rented out a university. He gave 250 golden tickets to all those people that applied. What was it, like over 9 million or something? I can't remember the number. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say it was 9 million, but it might have been 5.
Oh, okay. Well, and then I know that you were one of the ones who applied as well. And unfortunately, you didn't make it. Yeah, you were unfortunately rejected. And then he's got it going on right now. I think it's got one single day left at the university or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's wrapping up.
It's wrapping up, whatever.
Wait, Kurt, what'd you say?
I'm surprised you didn't get accepted because there was obvious favoritism when selecting.
Yeah, which we're about to talk about in a second, but continue, Terrell.
Well, we'll just jump into it. I mean, it sucked that you didn't make it, but at the same time, I'm not surprised because there's 9 million people. And on top of that, the favoritism that Crim brought up, wasn't there favoritism to black people? And also, he was just inviting a lot of his homies and shit.
Yeah, so it was like a lot of people he knew or had been on his shit, which wouldn't be that bad, except some of those people were students.
Yeah, which is one of the big issues that I had with it. First off, it should have just been 250 people that are small streamers exclusively, people under 50 viewers, to help them blossom their streaming careers. Why is he inviting people that have already 1 million subscribers or 1 million followers? That doesn't make any sense to me. What do you need to be? What do you need to do at a university? Like, a university is for people who are trying to learn and figure out the game, but they are already involved deeply into the game, and they're set. They're so set that they're homies with Kai.
Yeah. I think because I was listening to people online, and some people were like, yeah, well, we don't. People want to like see the moments with other people that they know from Kai, which I can understand that, because you don't want to have like 250 strangers that you just don't know about to like see if they're entertaining or whatever. But then again, the way he advertised it defeats the purpose of what it's supposed to be about.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and I spoke about this on my stream maybe like a day ago. Yeah, I streamed about a day ago, and I was already speaking about this, and I was getting a little bit of hate from a couple people, or mainly just one person that was basically telling me like, you sound like one of the biggest haters and yada yada yada. But I don't know. I felt like it was just really, really dumb of him to not have 250 students that are small streamers under 50 viewers, and then just turn all of your friends and big streamers into teachers or professors and staff members or whatever. Like, that would have made way more sense to me.
yeah, or at least if they were like, okay, well, we're still gonna add our people, but it's not gonna count towards the 250, then I'd be like, okay, fair enough. Like, you're gonna have 250 small streamers, but you're adding to add to the numbers and add to like, oh, we came here for Duke Dennis, or we came here for Phantom, or whoever is there. Then it's like, okay, but the people that kind know who are in the student body hook up the slots.
Yeah.
for the people that truly needs to be there. Like, what?
Yeah. I'm gonna just be going in circles. But
Content, yeah, because a lot of the shit was staged. Well, it looks staged.
it just looks so fake to me. I don't. It's hard for me to look at anything that happens around Kai. Like, no, I'm not a Kai hater or anything like that. It's just I don't care about what's going on within Kai's world or like within his sphere. None of it means anything to me. I don't find it entertaining. I don't find it funny. Because I'm saying any of this, I'm going to be looked at and perceived as a hater by the masses, which is completely fine. If you want to call me a hater, go for it. I don't give a fuck. But I just don't find him that entertaining.
Yeah, and then, like I said, I just feel like it's staged because you know how he said his friends are students and stuff like that. Yeah, in the end, so that way he can make content. He needs his friends, and you know, stage it, fake it, etc., etc. Plus, it's Kai. Kai fakes like half the shit he does.
It's all a bunch of over exaggerations most of the time to me, and it's just like,
I
okay.
don't know why it's surprising. Like, of course they're gonna be students. He has to stage something.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's for the content. We live in a different age of content, and like stepping on eggshells and shit. We talked about this off camera a little bit before we recorded. But let's talk about a few moments because we're gonna get into what we just talked about. We'll get a little bit more into like how Kai's fake. There's 3 notable things that I haven't told them about, but I kind of alluded to earlier before the recording. So there's 3 things that I pointed out throughout this whole thing. I haven't like watched everything, so anyone in the comments, if I don't mention something that happened that was noteworthy, you let me know. 3 things that happened. The first, the last thing I'm gonna say actually ties into all the 250 people that were supposed to be there. But there's a chick called, and excuse me if I'm mispronouncing, but Iwis. She was a chick that was called unattractive by another, and they're both black, by the way, funny enough.
Funnily enough. Yeah, sure.
How is everybody, you know? Yeah.
Well, because it's like the chick looked ratchet. Let's keep it real. A very man. And because she was like bullied, you know, some people consoled her and everything. And you guys know who Your Rage is, right?
I've heard the
Pretty
name
big
before. I don't know. Another one of the.
Yeah. Well, he gifted her 500 subs.
Just for what? What was the reason?
Because, you know, she called unattractive, feeling down on herself and shit, and she was like crying at the university. I don't know. This is what I read. In which case, I was like, damn, bro, let me pull out the crocodile tears.
Well, I wish you would have showed me an image beforehand so I can look and determine whether she's attractive or not. I think, but I mean,
no, it would hit too close to look for you, and I know you niggas would not find her attractive. So,
okay, wow. So we don't even get a chance. Anyways,
do you really want to know what they look like? Okay. While we're doing this video, I'm gonna tell them the 3 moments, and then while they talk about it, I'm gonna bring them up. And if I hear anything less than or anything more than oh yeah, I'm gonna stare at these 2 niggas in the camera and call their asses out. Anyway, the other 2 things. This one's recent just because, you know, it's wrapping up. But the ceremony, they didn't stream it actually. They actually did it off camera, so it was just a YouTube video, so that people wasn't just there for Kai. But Drake showed up at the awards ceremony. And, you know, he also did like a bunch of awards for like, you know, best duo, yada yada yada. You know, typical.
What did Drake show up for? Did he do a number?
It was in a video. But he was saying like, hey guys, you know, stay positive. You know, the typical shit that you would say. Like, you know how celebrities will go back to like Harvard and shit to give their speech, like, hey, I used to go to this school.
Right.
It's one of those. And then the third thing, and I linked them the video too, and I told them a little bit about it, but there were a lot of students and teachers that snuck out after hours of the university. So, you know, people were supposed to be in their rooms asleep or streaming or whatever. And they went out to a huge party, and Kai broke up the party, put him in a bunch of buses, and was just like eyeing every single person that popped out, just being like, oh yeah, hey, you're that person. Like, even people he didn't know, but he just happened to know their names. He's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, hey, what's up? You're expelled. It's like, okay.
Expelled.
Yeah, expelled in big quotations,
like
but
reading program, like, that's so cringe. And also that was staged too, by the way.
Yeah, like, I'm sitting here just thinking like, yeah.
Just to get everybody behind their screens, like, expelled? Like, from what? Like a 3-day program? How long is it? I don't know how long.
It was 4. It was 4.
Okay, good. Oh, I got expelled. Oh shit, you're missing out. Holy, like 4 days. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Whether it's staged or not, it doesn't matter. Like, if it's genuine, who cares? It's all for the sake of content, and it doesn't matter. Like, who gives a shit? It should have been expected that something wild was gonna happen at the uni. But
Fake fights.
yeah, the fake fight that I saw, like, who cares, man?
The World Star fights.
Also, what would did we expect anything else other than like, people leaving campus to go party or getting in fights when you're putting like 80% of black people in a fucking university, like crazy wild so hold on, let's go back to favoritism here.
Oh, that's actually what I was gonna mention too. I'm glad you reminded me. They were all black. There were actually some white folk there.
Okay, so was it 80-20?
That's like a schoolgirl situation, like making it all estrogen, throwing in wolf and
I probably
Yeah.
said
big
80
man and saying, yeah, there's testosterone.
years. Oh, stupid.
Literally the same situation. If Kai would choose all blacks, he would choose all blacks. But he's like, oh shit, wait, it's quite
Okay.
obvious. Okay, you white boy, come here.
People would,
Like that's
no,
obvious.
but people would be hating whether he did all black people or not, because the people who are hating are probably the people that didn't get it.
I didn't even apply, and the only thing I cared most about was getting small streamers. Like, for as long as the majority of the people were small streamers, that's all I gave a shit about. But to have it be mixed in with other popular people, it just doesn't feel right in my eyes.
Yeah.
But for as long as people actually come out with a larger viewer base by the end of all this, I think that's a good thing, right? Perfect.
Yeah.
You're making stars, right? You're creating.
Yeah, that'd be the perfect scenario.
Yeah, that's all I really give a shit about. Hopefully, after this uni and people go home, they don't go from 5,000 viewers to like 20. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully those viewers stick, and it's not just you're in a Crimsonite environment. That's why we're watching you. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully they can go home and maintain that viewer base and not lose it.
Yeah, they're gonna leave. Yeah, I know. I mean, it would be nice if they stayed, but they're gonna leave. It's the sad, cold truth. In the end, they're just gonna go back to Kai. Kind of think of it like Smash viewers. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, back when I streamed on Smash, I would get raided.
All the Smash head comes. You playing Smash? Can I play with you? Terrell moves on to a new game. All of a sudden, half his viewers just gone. It's gonna be that kind of situation.
Damn.
Kai's not there anymore. Or you're back to being a nobody. I mean, I'll still follow you, but I'll just never tune in ever again. That's what you're gonna do.
You know what's funny about that too is, like, if it was all small streamers, right? You know what also sucks about it not just being small streamers? The people who could have like good moments, or who could show off their personality more around other people who might be more introverted, because it's all small streamers. They're still kind of overshadowed by all the people that Kai knows. Because we were there like, oh, this Ray interacted with a guy named Toda, like they're like sticking together the whole time, and then maybe Toda will be there again because he's like a foreigner. Maybe Toda will be someone Kai knows, and you'll see them all the time or whatever. So it's like, I wish. That's another reason why I wish it was all small streamers too, because then the ones who can truly stand out, if they went through all the applicants, could actually stand out and even have a better chance of getting, more people watching or whatever. I'll say this though. So I put the two images.
Oh,
the one on the top.
Don't share your screen. Because then I'm not. Because then I'm gonna have to like click the button and everything. I typed her name up in Google already. The Kiowa's one, right? And I went to images and I just saw a bunch of anime profile, like anime girls.
Okay. Well, that's what she looks like.
Just like an anime girl?
Okay, chill out, nigga.
And now I'm scrolling down, and it's not some purple-haired anime chick.
What were you looking at, bro? That's what I need to know.
No, I think this is her profile picture for her Twitch. It's some purple-haired anime girl. But
Sure.
Yeah, you're gonna need to show that one, bro. Low, bro.
I don't know.
This? I think that's her profile picture for her Twitch.
It could be, but that looks like an edit of like another anime character. I don't know. It looked like someone I
could be wrong on that, but then I found I like scrolled down, and
well, look, in our DMs, I already put the two images. So on the top is the one that got called unattractive, and the one on the bottom was the one that called her unattractive.
I'm gonna check it out.
Because if I tab out and look, it's gonna screw up like the stream layout.
Yeah, no.
So I'm not gonna do it, but
Oh, okay.
I think this is her and Kai.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you look up the other person, then there you go. But yeah, those are the two. So the one you just saw on your phone was the one that got called unattractive, and then the one on the bottom is the one who called her unattractive. In fact, I could probably even. I know this is like. Now we're going off the rails, ladies and gentlemen, but that's why you subscribe to the Yapping Hours.
We don't even need to dive deeper into this. So, who cares? So what?
Is it a little too close to home for you?
It has nothing about her being too close home. That is completely irrelevant. Listen, who cares, right? Here's what I think. You're on Twitch, you're on the internet, and if people are gonna call you whatever, right? Like it's what's gonna happen. You have to be able to take the insults. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Who gives a shit? Dudes get called ugly and unattractive all the time. Yeah. Like we just gotta take the verbal bullets and move on.
It's all an online thing. There's a lot of friendly fire. Like there's fat people who call me fat online. There's ugly people I see that call ugly people ugly.
Yeah, the ugly people call ugly people all the time, and it's the internet.
Person calls other person homeless.
Yeah.
Is this how it works? So that's why when you get bullied, it's like, bro.
But you're asking for it though. If you want to be on Twitch and stream for it, you're asking for it. I don't care about your feelings or your emotions in this regard. You're asking for it. Like this comes with the package, dude. No, you're 100% asking for this shit. You know how the internet works. I'm dead serious. If you're on the internet, you're on social media, you know how this shit works. You're asking for it.
I agree. Just the way you made that sound, was like we're back in like 2016. I'm fucking talking.
Right.
Like you asked for it, because you know how people will go, oh, this person really hurt her. Is like, wasn't she skipping clothing? She asked for that shit. I heard that. I heard that when you said it. I was like, wow. Right? I get what you mean though, but for the folks at home, that's not how he meant it.
Yeah. If you're on the internet, man, you had a choice not to be on the internet and go in any other career field or whatever, and not become a streamer or whatever. But you want to put yourself out there, that's what's going to happen. People are going to look at you and people are going to judge you based on the way that you look. And on top of that, you're a female. Yeah, it's inevitable. You're a female. A lot of people, especially guys, like to base everything around a woman's like features and her looks. So I don't feel sorry for you, dude. It is what it is.
Yeah, for females, they don't look at us through looks. They look at our right side pocket and like use X-ray vision to see our wallet.
There you go.
I mean, unless y'all have anything else to say about it, that was pretty much it. Like Stream University, it has its ups, it has its downs, but what it's supposed to be wasn't what it should have been.
Streamer University, in my opinion, could have been way more. If I was the one in control, it would have been more of like a Mr. Beast style type of deal. Like it would have been more of like a game show, I guess, with a winner and whatever. And I think everybody still would have come out on top. And calling this a university is just absolutely ridiculous. This shit is not a fucking university. It's very biased for sure. You had a lot of partiality towards the black community, 100%. What else? I was already super uninterested in it. The only reason I knew about it is because of you, Rainbow, specifically. And I'm gonna say this: I think you only care about it so much Now, I've never heard you speak about Kaizenat ever in my entire life until this fucking university, and I think it's because you're now trying to ride his dick, dude. You're trying to become a part of this bandwagon of people that want to blow up and explode and become popular. So now you have so much interest in anything Kaizenat has ever done, and you find everything that he does to be funny, and because you just want him to show up one day and just pour you with all of his riches and shit, and just make you become the next big streamer.
If that does happen, Rainbow, remember, it's temporarily. You're going to have a huge fan base for maybe like a week, maybe a month tops. Then they're all gonna leave because no Kai is in your life.
So you niggas are fucking stupid because I have mentioned Kai about a bunch of shit that's come up before. First of all, second of all, this is a big topic, so gonna get the views. It's a big topic.
Not outside of this being a topic. Outside of this being a topic, right? You've spoken about him so much, frequently, all the goddamn time in Discord calls, like, yo, did y'all hear what happened at university? It's like, dude, I never hear you talk about it like this, dude. You only care now because I truly think you want to start writing that Kaizenat dick. You want to start writing his penis to hopefully.
So then you might as well say the same thing. Hold on. Then you might as well say the same shit for Mr. Beast, because I've talked about before, but like y'all didn't know, but I'm like, oh dude, did y'all see that a Mr. Beast video? Like this guy was talking about Mr. Beast. So right off my dick. You think I'm on his dick? Let me step off to the side, show you that I'm not on it, and y'all can hop off mine. I think that's the end of the episode. All right. Anything else?
Okay.
Kai's not gonna notice you, little bro.
True.
He's definitely not gonna notice you unless you're like, making shade for him. Unless you're making shade for him.
I've never tried to get recognized by any of these popular streamers. I've never tried in my life. Don't care.
Well, it's alright. Y'all are beneath me anyway. Y'all don't make content like you should.
Okay.
Hey, look, in the comments, tell these niggas to make videos and shit. I'm tired of them being like, well, I think I will.
I never said I think I will. Here's what I told you exactly, okay? I told you that I don't plan on making anything unless this channel itself pops off. Because if this channel pops off and people are more interested in like our individual personalities, then sure, I'll do it. I'll make more content. And hell, I'm already getting back into streaming as it is. So if y'all are interested, come to the Twitch streams. I got you. Like look at fucking Crib. He's in shock and awe. I'm already starting to stream some more for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing or hearing just my personal takes on specific things, maybe you want more details on what I've said on this episode or other episodes, come to fucking Twitch. I got y'all, right?
He's Shadow. He's trying to give you guys attention.
No, dude, he jumped up and I was just like, oh. Hey, and
wait, you're talking about Kai? Kai knows
and you know what? Same shit for Crim too. Y'all think like his opinions are dumb or he says some wild takes, hop into his stream when he streams. I'm sure he'll be able to answer all that shit for you.
I'm not hopping onto a Kai stream because it's a bunch of motherfucking no-lives who most of them are full-grown men just typing a bunch of W's in chat. Are you talking about Kai?
No, he's talking about you. He said your own stream. He said if y'all want to hear what Crim has to say, go to his stream.
So you know what, guys? Don't come to Crim's stream. Don't go there. Like, holy shit.
I stream just for the fuck of it when I'm bored. I'm not trying to be a big streamer. Stop acting like you got me, motherfucker.
Okay, we just didn't hear me correctly, but it's all good. Look, we have our socials down in the links below. Come and support us. If you like our personalities more than Kaizenat, say it in the comments. Support us. We got y'all. What?
The tail.
Get the tail out of here. Yeah.
It's not your cat. Shut up. But until then, we'll see y'all.
Wait, hold on. Before we go, Rainbow, if your cat hits you, I need you to chase him and call him a bitch ass nigga.